It's always important to use a reference when drawing something. Here is our reference. I don't know who she is. She's just a random person I found on Pinterest. Here's the circle, which will be the base for the head. Start by drawing it. It's okay if it's uneven. You can keep drawing circles around it until it makes a decently sized circle. Then add an X in the middle of the circle and guidelines for the eyes and the nose. Next, you draw the chin, which is personally really hard, and I don't know how to describe how to do it, so use the reference and try your best. Feel free to erase any unnecessary lines that will not be helpful in the future, such as the base circle and any lines that are just weird. Next is the lips, so you draw these 2 dots, and then you add a line in between them, connecting them. This will be the center of your mouth. Now on the bottom, you can draw, like, I don't really know how to describe it, but this kind of line for the bottom lip. And then for the upper lip, it's almost the same line, just the divot is more defined. Now apply those exact steps onto the face. For the eyes, you start with the basic outline shape of the eyelid. Add eyelashes if you want, a waterline, the dark part of your eye with a shine if you want. Now when applying it to the face, it's important to remember to lighten the original sketch. For the nose, you draw a circle, which is the center. Then you can draw the nostril lines that will look like this. Looking at her reference, you can see that she has these triangle-looking things on the edge of her eyes. Now we will apply it to our drawing. Here's our reference for the eyebrows. As you can see, they're kind of a triangle-like shape, so let's copy that shape onto the face. So her hair is covering her ears in the reference, but usually for a human, the top of their ear starts right at the edge of their eye. The neck is 2 lines sloping outwards. She does kind of have an afro thing going on, so let's start drawing the hair with a circle around her head. Even though our reference doesn't really have a part, we're still going to draw a line so we can know where to keep the hair sprouting out of the head. This is how we draw hair. It's a coil line that you just thicken with another line. Really not that hard. Just keep adding and adding and adding until the hair looks full enough to be finished. Now for the details on the face, I like to add a few lines on the bridge of the nose. I don't know, I just think it looks cool. And then you can add lines for the blush on the cheeks. All of this is optional, of course, because it is a style preference. Right here you can tell that her upper lip is darker than her bottom lip, so you can shade the entire upper lip and shade just the bottom part of her bottom lip. Now for another optional step, you can lightly give her a little blush and go ahead and shade her neck. Congratulations, you have just drawn a face.